other incentive like trips, travel incentive, in which in Jeunesse, everyone loves to travel because we got the opportunity to travel for free. We work hard and the company compensates us not only from the 6 stream of income, but in addition, travel incentive. And we got the chance to travel twice yearly, to places like, we've been to the Mediterranean cruise, places like Dubai, Thailand, and different places around the world, not traveling alone, but with a group of Jeunesse business partners. The experience is again something money can't buy. So here we are living the new paradigm of business. So here I would say that Jeunesse is pioneering in biotechnology, and the e-commerce infrastructure is very advanced, and we got the opportunity to leverage on the global economy. Now, in certain countries when the economy are not doing so well, we have the opportunity to expand, our business to another country where the business, where the economy is doing well. So we could leverage. We do not do our business in one single country. That's the key point of me choosing the business. And for me, I experienced the freedom of time flexibility. I'm looking at this balance of time between my work-life balance. I want to spend, quality time with my family, and with Jeunesse, I'm able to do that. I could plan my time. I could even choose with whom I want to work with. How long I want to work in a day, and I could play my role now well as a wife, as a mother, and yeah, I urge everyone to join us, as a business, a global community, as we grow stronger and stronger by the day. And right now, I would like to invite, a few business partners from different places around the world to share their stories and how Jeunesse has impacted their life, and how they come to know about the business. So the first person that I would like to invite on board here on this webinar, she's all the way from the United States. Her name is Beth, and she has amazing stories to tell. And I'm touched by her story because she benefits greatly from the product and also from the technology, from the adult stem cell technology. Beth, are you there?
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
Well, thank you for inviting me to be on tonight, and I loved your presentation. You brought up so many points that I can't wait to share with someone else.
You are most welcome, and it's my privilege to be able to invite you, and thank you for joining me in this webinar. And I have heard your stories, and your stories can give huge inspirations, to many people out there, and I would love them to hear it directly from you. How the adult stem cell technology, you experience it yourself, how the magic of the adult stem cell works on you. And with that, you join the business and now wholeheartedly building the business. Share with us, Beth, how does that change your life, and how does you begin with Jeannette?
I would be happy to. I took a acne medication for cystic acne, and I had a very bad reaction, and all the skin broke down across the bridge of my nose, and I lost my lower lip and most of my chin. So it was just a very gaping open wound, and I went to many doctors, fine caring medical staff, and they just could not help me. And this went on for years, and I had many surgeries, and they tested me and did all sorts of things. And I really, after my last surgery, I just came home in desperation. I gave up trying to even cope with it anymore. It was almost impossible for me to eat. I had to be completely bandaged and covered to leave the house. And it was extremely difficult to just lead my life. Working any place but out of my home was impossible. And even talking on the phone became extremely difficult. It was very hard on my family. And when I came home after my last surgery and there was no improvement, in fact, it was almost worse, I just kind of decided, my prognosis is not good. my chance of getting a lethal infection was just huge. And I thought I better just kind of settle things and enjoy what I can, just comes. Well, I had tried so many different things, but some of you are familiar with Barb Dawson. She was one of the first people to join Jeunesse, and she's from my little tiny hometown. And she gave me a call and said, you know, I heard what happened with your face, and I know how hard that's been, and I just want you to watch this video of Dr. Newman and think about trying these products, because they're very, very biotech advanced, cutting edge things. And I thought that was so sweet of her to call me, but I really had just kind of given up, and I thought, I cannot get enthusiastic about trying one more thing. I just kind of settled into knowing that this is kind of it for me. But you know, this is a very good lesson, because she called me back and said again, did you read that information? Did you watch that video? And I was embarrassed, and I said, no, but I will. I will. And so I dug it out from underneath my stack of medical bills that were about this high, and I watched the video, and I read a little bit about the serum, and I thought, okay, maybe I will try one. I was so surprised. And he said, you know, we really can't do much with an open wound stem cell wise for surgery, but you might want to try the Luminesce serum, and I think it will help you. And sure enough, my body really wound that I had. But the fact that the products were so for me is certainly an indication of what they can do for anyone else. I could not believe it. My children could not believe it. I improved so much, and it gave me so much hope. And, you know, Barb said to me, you know, I don't think you'd be interested in the business. And I said, my medical bills are this high. And I read through the compensation plan, and I think I just might be interested in that. And it changed everything in my life. This company has the most giving, kind, generous, loving people I have ever met in my life. We are changing the world inch by inch, person by person, team by team. And the love that everyone feels and how they work together, and what the company itself does for us is amazing, because it really gave me my life back. It really did. And I've been able to go now and have stem cell surgeries. I'm getting toward the end. It's almost where we need it to be. It is miraculous. I love it's given me my life. I love it. It's wonderful.
Yes, Beth, such an inspirational stories, you know. You never thought that at a time yet you have almost given up hope. There is hope, you know. God sent you an angel, Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
And most importantly is, I think you believe it. You believe your friend, you know. I think when someone shares something with us, it is up to us to accept or to decline. And same with me, you know, 4 years ago, you know, when my friend shared with me, Jeunesse with me, I took the opportunity, besides knowing that it is e-commerce, for one simple reason, I believe her, you know. And I think doing the business now, you know, from your point of view, and the product changed your life, the science changed your life, and now you are like going on a mission to change other people's life. So one last question.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself,
exactly.
you know, 5 years from now with Jeunesse?
Well, it's very important to me that I share this, and I can give other people the opportunity that was given to me. And that's my mission statement. That's the most important thing to me. And I know that and I've watched this so many times, because when you lead with your heart, and when you have a passion for really sharing, you know, paying it forward, sharing with other people what has been shared with you, the money comes. The money will come. So your success comes from the heart, and I know that that's where Jeunesse leads me, and that's where I see myself. I want to bring to other people what was given to me, because it's a miracle for me and my family.
Yes, and I wish you all the best. And thank you again for coming on to the webinar. And hoping to see you soon in the near future, Beth.
Yes, thank you so much, Jasmine.
All right, bye-bye. And the next person I'm going to invite is from US. Now we are going to take a virtual flight back to Australia. Jeannette, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, friend.
Hey,
Yes.
Jasmine.
How are you?
I'm good, good. Wow, so amazing. Every time I hear Beth's stories, I get goosebumps, so amazing.
Yes, we have many touching stories in Jeunesse. And your story, and after knowing you, I knew that you come from a corporate background, very similar to mine, high corporate flyer. Yeah. And originally you're from Singapore, and you have migrated to Australia. So what makes you have this decision, to change your working platform or your career platform to Jeunesse?
Yeah, thanks, Jasmine. So hi everyone, I'm Jeannette. Originally from Singapore, and I was previously in investment banking, which was a very exciting world. But also, things have changed a lot. I think the banking industry has gone through a lot of upheaval recently. But I think what happened with me was that I moved to Australia about almost 2 years ago now with my family. And I think when we go through different seasons in life, we get to review our choices. I mean, in the past 20 years, I've been working really hard, like what you say, Jasmine, just devoting so many hours to the bank, to our jobs. And at the end of the day, I found that, hey, redundancies come and go, there's a lot of office politics involved. And I did not really build anything, substantial for myself, for my family. So I think I just want to live the next 20 years with more passion, more purpose, something I can do that not only gives me time freedom now, but also develops financial freedom for the future, build a legacy for my family, for my children, and even their children, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm a full-time stay-at-home working mom, and enjoying every minute of it.
Wow, that's what we enjoy, right? So
Yeah.
Another question is, I would like to ask, what is the difference as compared to working from corporate last time, long working hours, and now a shift in doing this Jeunesse business from the comfort of your home, and at the same time, to take care of your children? How do you juggle your time? We like to know about your time management secret.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know it's a really big shift, which I'm really enjoying. I think for now you have the time flexibility to plan around, for example, around my 2 kids. They're about the same age as yours, and that's wonderful. I love to pick them up from school, see their faces light up, tell me about their school, etc., and bring them to lots of activities, but while they are at chess class or art class, I'm in the car park and I'm on my phone. I mean, I love just working from the phone, and basically, I think that times have changed, and to be able to harness that flexibility is a privilege. Yeah, and I think but of course it's a very different, very different from having the entrepreneurial mindset, versus the employee mindset is so different. Something that I did not think that I would have the opportunity to pursue, but that's the thing, that's the beauty of Jeunesse. It's not traditional. So it gives you a way to harness the entrepreneurial spirit deep inside, which one may never know until you try. But because it's low risk, low capital, basically no inventory, no shop front. You don't have a lot of the headache that comes with traditional businesses, and that really allows you to grow into the role, to earn while you learn, as they say. And of course, there's our wonderful USGS system, which really helps to leverage the time and efforts. So yeah, time management is very important now, because in a way you are you have the flexibility is also a responsibility and accountability to yourself to manage it well. I mean, otherwise you can just spend the whole day watching TV. But at the end of the day, it is what drives you. So that is something that I've learned, to manage the time more effectively. But really building it, in the everyday life, right? So, for example, we watch a lot of videos and, learn a lot. We have to learn a lot, because it's so new. But I have a Bluetooth headset, so I listen to amazing training while I'm driving or while I'm cooking or putting the laundry or whatever. You just do a few things at once. Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, Jeunesse business has become part of our lifestyle. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's the way we live our life. We do not feel like working literally. So when I send my boys, to their tuition classes or what, I met other mummies, you can just share it naturally.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people might need an opportunity. So it's just that, we could be the angel, of others people's life. So I think that's amazing mission that we are heading towards. And I believe in a few years down the road, we are able to make our dreams come true in Jeunesse. And to really, as our kids grow older, we are able to spend more time with them, especially when they reach their teenage years, right? So also through the amazing platform, I'm able to meet you, a couple of weeks ago when you came to Malaysia. So in this business, through the amazing platform, we are able to build friendships not only locally, but internationally. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, and you actually kind of choose the people you want to work with, which can never happen in a corporate world or even in a business. And that's the thing, I think this platform also draws like-minded people together, and which is so special and so precious, because then we find that we are so aligned we have a common vision, not only to improve our lives, do something about it, but also help other people do the same, right? And it's about options. And that's why I think what we are saying is that whatever you're doing at the moment, maybe consider this as an option, something that you can take a look at, you can develop, because it can really give you a lot more than not just money. It can give you a lot of personal development, I think, which most of us would agree. I mean, in life sometimes we take a step of faith, right? We do this, we try out, most of us are that way. We tried out because we love the products, but from there we found that, hey, there's so much personal development, so amazing. A friend told me, actually, even if I don't make any money, I'm enjoying all the free motivational videos, and training, and just being around people who are so positive and filled with hope, right? That's something that is very special.
Well, you know what? It's been great, to be able to talk to you here online. And it's always been great talking to you, And okay, so looking forward again to see you in the near future, online, offline.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yes.
So
all right. See you then. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.
So the last person that I'm going to invite is his name is Sammy, all the way from the United States. Sammy, are you there?
Hello, Jasmine. How are you?
Hello, Sammy. Apa khabar?
Thanks. Bye. Ni hao. Thank you for inviting. Thank you for inviting me. So it's such a pleasure.
You are most welcome. And even though you're so far away, but yet I feel there is a close connection with you because you are from Malaysia also.
Yes,
fellow
definitely.
Malaysians meet online. So tell the audience, I'd like you to share your story with the audience. What did you do, and how do you come to know about the Jeunesse business?
Oh, well, once again, I want to say hi to my friends around the globe. And it's always a pleasure to share my story. A lot of people come to this country, the United States, looking for a dream, because this is a country that builds dreams and offer you an opportunity to build dreams. And I came here looking for a dream to build what I want. And I went to school, and then I started a business many years ago, you know, and I was quite successful, honestly. But in a business, if you're a business owner, there's always ups and downs, and you have to deal with the economy, you have to deal with the your employees and all that. But I was hit by the global financial crisis in 2008 and 2009, and I lost the business. I lost everything that I built for many years. but that's okay. But the worst part is that I never had a finance backup plan or a retirement plan because I was approaching 60 at that time, and without a retirement plan, it was really really horrible because I would want to tell my friends who are in the business, or if you're a small business owner, you want to have that. So for me, it was so devastating, and it was frustrating because uh, I have to go back to get a job. It was so difficult. And if I want to start a business again, it's a lot of risk. And how can I rebuild everything that I lost? Even if I work, uh, how much time is it going to take to rebuild the time that I lost, and or rebuild the business or rebuild the retirement plan. So it was frustrating, but I never gave up hope. I was hoping, and one day I met a friend of mine who introduced me to Jeunesse, and this friend of mine took me to a hotel, and then we went into a conference room. I saw all these people sitting in there, and they were all Chinese. So I knew there must be money in there because Chinese are always very very sensitive to good opportunities. I sat down and listened to the presentation. It's the same thing that you went through, but that was years ago. And I finally, I jumped in and did the business because I knew that is the business I've been looking for. It's an e-commerce business. It's not something that you have to build. When you join the business, everything is given to you in a box, in a turnkey box. All you got to do is plug in and do the business. Everything is there for you. If you are in your own business, you have to do everything by yourself. That's a big difference among those two, among the traditional business and a Jeunesse e-commerce business.
Yes, very well said, Sammy. Yeah,
Yeah,
in business we experience, tremendous teamwork and the culture. We're talking about
yes,
love, gratitude and contribution. So,
yes.
last question is, how does Jeunesse business impacted your life? So far.
Oh, it's very hard to measure the impact. However, in this business, I have grown tremendously. Even at my age, I can still grow as a personal development, and I am very hopeful in everything that I'm doing right now because I see so many things happening in Jeunesse, especially with the USGS system is able to help so many people rebuild or dream again. Our leader Kim said, it's free. Dreaming is free. Why not dream? It doesn't hurt to dream. So here in USGS, the platform allows you to dream again. If you are really into changing your life or changing other people's life, USGS offers the opportunity. You plug in and you learn and you earn as you go. So that's the beauty of it. In a business, they have no chance to learn because every day is an investment, is a money paying out. Here, you earn as you learn, and at the same time, you build a connection, a business network around the globe because of the USGS system that is there for you. You can plug in, you can use the social media like YouTube to learn, and at the same time, you send a link to your friend. You're learning at the same time, and also you're working at the same time, and you're changing lives at the same time. That's why that's a big difference in this business that I notice.
Oh yes, that is very true. Compared to where we are from, you're in a business, I'm from the corporate. It's always about chasing the numbers and the
Yeah.
figure.
Uh-huh.
You don't have the time to, sit down and take a look back. What have we learned? To reflect upon our life. And during that time, I don't think we make any impact on others people's life.
No, 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 no,
Yes, but
not at
with
all.
Jeunesse, it's totally different, and I
Exactly.
love the fact that we are able to pass this down to our next generation.
Yes.
Yes, that this kind of culture. And again, thank you, for coming up on this webinar. And you don't look like you are in your 60s, Sammy. Younger.
I'm almost 70. I'm 67 right now.
Oh my God! You use
You
a lot
see,
of
the
steroids.
Jeanette product really works.
Yes,
The
yes,
Jeanette product
yeah.
really works.
You are a
Yeah.
good walking testimony.
Yes.
So thank you
Thank
again.
you.
See you soon. Bye
See
bye.
you, Jasmine. Take care.
Bye bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, after hearing from the three stories, heartfelt stories from business partners around the world, if that touched you to a certain point where you are here, if you are looking for a change, I mean, if you are tired of your job and you wanted a change, and if you're like me, you want to spend more time with your family, and I believe I'm a firm believer of things happen for a good reason. You are here on the webinar because your friend angel, God sent you an angel, to watch this webinar. And after this webinar, I would urge that you go back to the person that invited you and find out more information, about products or even how to enroll yourself and get kickstart in this business. We are a young company, just 7 years old, and we have huge potential, in the next 10 years. So I would like to welcome, all of you right now that's online from different countries to join us in this big family to be part of our USGS global system. Again, I'm Jasmine Yoong here, signing off from Malaysia. Bye-bye.